Hanover appears to be getting attacked from all of their friends in the east. So it's summed up in 3 wars. We have the Polish conquest, we have the Lubeckian reconquest, and I don't know why they no-CB'd Nepal. Maybe it was out of frustration for the fact that everybody suddenly wanted Hanoverian lands. So Brunswick have survived for a very long time. I just don't think they're going to survive
any longer.
No. Right, they have given up.
There we go.
They surrendered to Nepal, actually. This, I wonder if this is to protect themselves so that they're not getting pieced apart by the other nations that have attacked them. Hanover's not looking so hot, and they declared upon the master of diplomacy here, Nepal. Nepal, who is actually enjoying quite a lot of particularists of their own, but I don't think they'll have a hard time mopping up. It's just that there's rather a few of them.
They're fighting a lot of things at the same time.
Yeah, because now we have this Manchurian war. Manchu want the mandate of heaven for themselves and decided to fight Yuan over that. I'm not sure that's going to go.
Are they strong enough for that?
Well, some would say no, and they'd be correct. Manchu really, I'm curious what they think they're going to bring here with like 6,000 troops against many more than 6,000 troops.
And they were the ones starting that? Why?
Yeah, I mean, Manchu started this war for the Mandate of Heaven, and Yuan and all friends are coming in. I really don't know what Manchu were going for there. Maybe they thought Yuan were distracted by the other war, or maybe they thought, oh, I really want to be part of Yuan's food. Hard for us to say. Really hard to say at this point. Again, this is something that we need to player insight. Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but look at that. Down it goes. Wow. Just down it goes. Well, they made an attempt. They got one province occupied. Shenyang. Maybe the fort wasn't being paid for, so they got it quickly, and then...
It's a level 2.
Yeah, level 2. Gems as well, but
gems.
New World Diamonds just crushing the market. It's not so good anymore. So yeah, Nepal is just not... They're plenty good at having wars. They're just not...
What?
They're just
Another one?
They're just not any good at actually finishing their wars. So what's going on here? The Lubeckian reconquest of Stad against Nepal. What? Hanover's involved in this war. So Hanover became a vassal of Nepal, and this gives Nepal the opportunity to fight against these European powers.
Wow.
Some incredible dimensions of chess are being played here. Remember, Nepal came in and he said, I want to fight Europeans, but it backfired. He has found a way to refire it. So with Hanover as his subject, he was able to protect his new subject against these war-raging Europeans, including Poland. So remember, Nepal is pretty strong. If we consult our list again, they're... Wait, what? Am I just not able to see properly? Where'd their army go? Didn't Nepal have this massive
They were super strong.
They were super strong.
Right after Switzerland, I think.
Please don't tell me they're bankrupt. They are bankrupt.
Oh, no.
I mean, they make oodles of money. Deccan is paying them loads of money, probably to not fight them. So, I think plans changed from when they came here to talk about their masterful diplomacy till now.
Yeah, I think that diplomacy of the...
Yeah, but since Nepal is the war leader, they could call in their allies and then bypass all this Persian nonsense to actually go and fight in Europe proper. But they still need to finish the Persian War. Yeah, I hear laughter down the corridor, so I think
probably something related to that.
It's not part of anyone's real plan, but that's multiplayer for you.
It didn't change much since the beginnings.
No, it really hasn't. It's still everybody involved.
It's 27%. It's not evolving very much.
Yeah, they've lost all the war score from the war goal. Nobody wants to be in the war anymore, but it's still ongoing. Sometimes war happens even when people don't want it, and they're still fighting it.
It's taking too long.
Yeah, if they'd made good on their word and actually stopped the fighting when they said they wanted to stop, maybe. I want to double check on this. Is there still piracy going on? The pirates have given up in Coromandel, and they've given up in Lübeck. Wow, the pirates are just not what they used to be.
What happened to them?
Well, we need to find out.
Yeah.
Tell us, Tyrone, where are those ships? Wait, why are
Where's
you
the
at
mo-
war?
What?
They're at war with the French again in a Texan war of honor.
No.
So again, 2 continents are coming down on the French. The Swiss have decided that the French should be defended here, Italy and the Netherlands, and this is too much for D4 to handle. Who was Delta 4? Delta 4 was Spain. Oh man, that's not good news for Spain. They're not involved in the war, although they are Texas's friend. Maybe they learnt last time.
I just wanted to ask if you could check the subsidies that the pirates are getting. Maybe they're being paid off really, really well right now to stay away from pirating.
We have the power to check that. There are no subsidies going towards Tyrone. There are
That is shocking.
no subsidies going to Munster.
Yeah.
We have other pirates such as Genoa who are receiving no subsidies, but the Aztec are receiving no subsidies. Shameful. Okay, so people said they would support the pirates, but what they really meant was
No.
just no, not worth the money.
Maybe
well,
we bring some pirates back here to
yeah,
explain
I think we need to bring
Yes,
Sexy
please.
back, but Sexy is pirates, and they need to go to the Lubeck trade node.
So some comment about Poland?
Something about Poland? We don't get to see it in the log, sadly. But we can't. They are nation ruining. I don't. Maybe they're talking about Hanover, because Hanover is. Looks like they've surrendered to Poland, but maybe Poland just took it over. I don't know
Poland's
what's...
at war with Nepal?
Wait, Poland is at war? What?
Yeah.
Oh yes, because they're at war with Brunswick,
Ah,
so
yes, of
Nepal
course.
took over. Unsure what's going on, but I hear a lot of running around and talking there, so we shall. They shall have it figured out. When there are disputes,
Hopefully.
when there are disputes going on like this, if somebody says like, "Oh no, Hanover is doing this and that," we have
Jake,
game masters that sort such
Do
things
you
out.
want a sweet intermission screen from day one?
Hey, that'd be cool. Oh,
So-
my MVP.
Here we can see.
Great Swiss defense. The Mountain Kingdom of Switzerland maintained an isolationist policy after conquering the Austrian gold mines in Tyrol. Growing rich on the spoils of war, the neighboring lords looked on with envious eyes. However, not everything went according to plan for the coalition of the greedy. Oh, yes. That was a great one because they earned a whole lot of new friends,
Oh,
and
this is
many enemies were
amazing.
scared
Oh,
away
we have
from
more.
that. Oh. We can. So we can
Okay.
tell people that there's a really awesome tapestry being
Yes.
made by...
For the Loris.
yeah, there
has
we
been
go. Okay. I'm not sure how
working
much we can
non-stop.
say.
We'll make sure that it's most of it will be available, on social media and whatnot as soon as it's done. But yes, that has just been a tiny intermission. Let's go over to Björn.
Cozy corner. I'm here with a delegation of pirates. Yar.
We're back.
We are all very curious to see or to hear what you are actually up to these days, as we have been looking throughout the world for some pirate activity, but we cannot find any. So,
Italy paid us off with 1,000 ducats to Tyrone and Munster as well.
okay, so you're more on you're getting like chunks of money instead of a steady trickle, so to speak.
Oh no, the Netherlands have paid us 8 ducats a month for 20 years to stay out of their node as well. It's pretty good.
Okay, so what you're saying is that despite the looks from here, you are indeed thriving.
Oh, we're making good money. We're
Yeah,
playing
and
tall Ireland.
And I heard that Genoa is might be going legit.
We're going legit because there were more money in just steering trade away from Asia over to the one true center of trade in Caribbean.
The Caribbean.
So we put our trade ships, our pirate trade ships, to the legit business in removing that trade.
So you are doing what Michael Corleone couldn't. You actually turned your crime empire into a legit empire.
I feel like you've betrayed the cause.
Some has called us posers.
getting,
We're
getting
just
the sausage
growing
already.
with the situation, adapting. This is
understand.
natural.
Okay, Persia.
Oh.
Well,
Nice.
thank you for coming, gentle pirates.
Our pleasure.
And welcome Persia into the cozy corner. Good day. How's it going down in Persia land?
Well, it's been a lot of back and forth negotiating in the war. Nepal's bankrupt, so we're pushing on. But we don't want to kill them, we don't want to destroy them. The only thing we want is 3 cores that Punjab took with our castle. It's a matter of honor to just take those back. They are offering us a white piece, but it's 12 dev. I don't think it's unreasonable to ask that back since they're the aggressors.
I completely agree. I think there's too few wars. More wars. That's what we want to see. What do you have?
I certainly have some questions there. So we had Nepal, or a representative of Nepal, come in saying that they wanted to solve this diplomatically and that they were sure they could help you see reason. Are you saying that they were so unreasonable that 12 development was just outrageous to them?
Yes, it was unacceptable for them to give any land concessions. The only thing they were willing to offer us was some ducats, which is not acceptable.
Especially for Persia. You know, you've got that Persian trade node.
Yeah.
You're a friend
we're
of the
raking
ducat
money.
too.
It's,
Any big thoughts on Europe?
I do think that since we made it so difficult for Nepal to get there, that they gave up on those ambitions. They have some plan with the Khan that is getting postponed now. And I don't know what they're going to do. It's probably going to be interesting because the Khan wants Nepal to stay in decent shape for some plan. I have no idea what's going on in Europe even at the moment. We've been quite busy.
It sounds to me like Persia should get involved and enlightened and get to know what's going on. Get your men over there, find out what's going on, kill some people.
I'm always up for killing some people.
There we go.
Yes.
That's what we like to
That's
hear.
what we like.
Okay, so that puts a whole different tale in it because, you know, obviously we were told from Nepal, yes, we want the diplomatic solution. We're not going to keep fighting. And yet they kept fighting.
Yes, they're still
And
fighting.
Now we hear that, you know, these crummy provinces, 3 development, 4 development, 3 development. Apparently that is too much. Now, it's possible that Persia were just feeding us horseradish, and, you know, what they actually wanted was, you know, I want all of Punjab for this this disgrace. But we've heard both sides of the story. It's up to us, and indeed up to the viewers at home, to decide what the absolute truth is. What do you think? I mean, war isn't born just out of nothing. Somebody must be pushing the buttons to keep it going. Is it Nepal who's making the war go on, or is it Persia?
I'm not sure. I mean, I didn't buy the all Nepal saying they're friendly, they don't want to fight anyone, because we've seen just the opposite since the beginning.
I mean, yeah,
so-
they talk the talk, but then when they walk the walk, they walk into Persia and kill people, or
Yes.
they walk into Scandinavia.
Scandinavia, out of nowhere. I said,
Madness.
just one war is not enough. I'm going up. And I can see a lot of blue flames.
A whole lot of them. Texas. Yeah, of course, there was a Texan war for honor right before we went and rehosted.
Yes.
Is it still a war for honor? Yes, it is.
Yes.
Well, the French need to stop insulting Texas, right? Diplomatic insult casus belli. It doesn't do a whole lot for you, but it's cause for war.
Oh my God.
Now, once again, we got the split in the British Isles. Here are the Texans hiding in the corner with Inca and Tyrone. It feels like, and they're running away. Get the boats, lads. We're out of here. We are so
Bye.
out of here. Oh my! They managed to grab Glamorgan. If they grab the
Oops.
Montgomery Fort, these folks' lives are spoken for.
That's
And
interesting.
again, just the
It's burning.
poor Britain, right? What did the island do to deserve this?
Since
It-
the beginning of the game.
Gets taken by the
Like on
Flemish.
Thursday.
It gets turned French. The Texans come in and conquer, well, Wales, sure, but also Lothian. Lothian's only 18 development. I sure hope that's more than Pisa. Oh no, that's not right. That's just not right.
Nothing here is
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, no, there is nothing right
Everything's
about
wrong.
this. I think the only two things that are
And
the-
rebellion.
yeah, so a bunch of noble rebels have popped up in Munster.
Welsh separatists.
Here we go, Munster. They don't want to change the government type. I mean, you'd figure noble rebels would want there not to be a pirate republic, but they would just cost autonomy and prestige. But let's get a look at the numbers here. Oh my days, France and friends bring so much to this. Pisa has
What?
too much development, Lorenzo. Too much development. Tell Matthew to develop Lothian. Yeah, this. Here's the thing: they have a decent number of units here, okay? But
Yeah,
they're
but compare with
yeah, it does
France
not
and
compare
the
to
other
this.
side.
Does not compare in terms of quality. And these guys are mostly over in the New World,
Yes.
right? It takes a lot to ship people over. Man, even the rebels are coming to destroy Munster. I think Munster will win, but well, hold that thought. They got some nice to roll an 8 on that
okay.
one.
0.
Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
okay.
they got that. They got that. Still though, that looks grim for them.
Yes. Not looking
Ship-wise,
good
right?
for the pirates.
Genoa's doing what Genoa does. They're making sure that nobody's crossing through the Irish Sea.
That's what they do best.
But oh man, with that many French, Tyrone must be like, guys, you got a spare boat for me? I need to get out of here. As soon as Montgomery falls, okay, there they go.
Bye.
Well, they left this one poor guy
1K.
here. Come on, please, save me.
Everyone left, and they trapped
It's like, this is the one guy
that
that
one
just...
friend. Guys, hello. Hey, I'm still here. Hello.
Inca's arrived. They're like, guys, I'm here for the fight. Oh, where'd everybody go? But they must be invested in it. Okay. Oh,
God
right. The
damn
French
it.
are going in. The French are feeling pretty cocky if they can take on like 130% more of Incas.
Yes.
But we are still in the age of French have big guns.
Oops.
Well, there's maybe not enough. Okay, they're bringing in reinforcements. The Incas were forced to retreat. They can't go further than Montgomery because there's a fort there. The French are coming in, and I think that's good fight. Good. No. They're holding on. They're only just holding on. And the Swiss are just standing there going, what's all this about?
What am I supposed to do?
Yeah. Okay, that
God.
I think is the end. Those Incas are retreating back here.
Yeah.
The Swiss, no more
Not a
Incas to be
chance.
seen here, and that
Not
has
a
bumped up
chance.
the war score from battles massively. Lots of big
Yes.
battles, and especially when it's a show superiority war score galore.
What was Texas thinking?
That's a good question, you know. Well, here we go. Texas are finally arriving to maybe do some fighting. But East March is down, West March is going down. The French are getting an opportunity to exercise their guns, because that French Musketeers bonus, it's like the French version of the Spanish tertiaries from the
Yes,
age before. This is the
super
age
good.
of French just brutalizing. So what's this?
The long track of the winged
Hussars. The Polish must be up to something, but where are they? Okay. Okay, where's he off to? He's coming into
What?
Nepal. Of course, the Poles are at war with Nepal
Yes,
because
I
Nepal.
forgot about that.
So they are going to. Well, I mean, this land's already occupied, so I don't know what they're expecting there. Trier want to give up, but Trier is just an AI. Maybe they spat out from all this. Possibly. Occupied by Poland, though, they can do as they see fit with it. Yeah, Hanover is long dead, though. They're just occupado here. Not much that can be done.
Nope.
Prussia, little rebel problems, but nothing big. And here we go, Switzerland just chilling back. I'm surprised Switzerland are getting involved in this war.
Yeah.
I mean, given the numbers in this, what do they even stand to prove? Oh, talking about numbers, right? Texas and
Oh.
Aztec together once again. And look at that
Here they
Texan.
come.
Check that Texan general.
Yes.
6-6-1-2. Well, that's mighty.
That's interesting.
But West March is about to fall. Okay, they're moving on in. They're going to try and secure West March. Hopefully they get there before it flips. I think they will. And battle starts. That's actually quite a lot of French casualties. The French do not have the best terrain bonus, but they can outdo that with luck and, of course, with their fire ability going. The front line of Texans already minced, but they have backup coming in. Rolling
Here
in
they
with
come.
more, just rolling it in, and it's kind of 50-50 on this.
50-50.
The Texans have a bit more discipline. The Swiss have a bit more morale. Yeah, and then
And
it's the
zeros.
French again. The French have. Okay, wow, the French are actually getting chased out here. The Texans, yeehaw!
Yes.
They're claiming victory here. They're gonna get this back and then push on further.
Yeah.
I'm also seeing a very highly esteemed member here. Do they want an interview? Do they not? Yeah,
Yes.
sure. Why not?
Come.
Just join in for the party.
Hello! Welcome to the couch.
I'm back.
Sardinia-Piedmont. What
Yes.
are you up to these days?
So we have found nice real estate in the Mediterranean.
In the Mediterranean, you say?
Yes, there's we have Minorca and we have next to where the Ottomans used to live, there's one more. Because there was nice trade to be had in Venice, and nobody was protecting Venice from pirates. We're not raiding, we're just legally taking money away from there, I guess.
I understand, but you have no intentions of seizing, Sardinia?
No, not really, not currently.
Okay.
We're kind of friendly with Andalusia, but we are apparently in this war, and we have both taken Malta and freed Sicily from oppression. And we're currently blockading that so they can't retake it. At least we were when they got here.
I'm just saying, I will be a little bit disappointed if you don't try to get Sardinia back.
See, I have news for you. Something that the Italians have planned.
Okay.
They want to get everyone that started in Italy back to Italy before the end of the game.
That's big talk for someone that owns almost all of Italy.
Yeah, they wanted to give it away to us.
Ooh, that's gracious.
To make a Italian league. Speaking of league, have you heard about our great name of the American Pact?
The Tato Pact?
Yes, we are upgrading that. We are no longer the Tato Pact. We are the New World Order.
That works.
Very original name, I must say. Do not
I know.
not steal.
It is also not our name, it's the name of our lovely artist that is drawing downstairs all what's happening.
Oh, okay. So Father Loris dubbed you the New World Order.
Yes, and we figured it's more creative than Tato Pact, or at least it sounds nicer than Tato Pact.
I was really hoping you were going to rename it the Potato Act. But no, not happening.
No, I don't think I can get our members to do that.
Ah, what a shame.
If you got the cute kittens into the pact, you could call it the Tato Pact.
Ooh. So
We're going down this way. Who wants to switch?
there's one more news. Sadly, Jake has made forming Iceland too hard. Not the requirement of having 3 provinces or less, but we would lose all our cores if you click the button.
Yes.
If you had not done that, we would have done that. We would have declared a 7-people war in the New World, given away 600% war score, formed the nation, returned our capital, and taken our cores back. But we are not going to recore everything we've cored before.
Just
Today
shows
is
lack
not
of
long enough for
ambition,
that.
frankly.
So all the Icelandics watching this stream,
Oh,
just so you know,
They're Burgundian, please. Please. They're not Icelandic, they're Burgundians.
who know what?
Good lord, so they are. Even though the decision is called Embrace Icelandic Identity, you'd be moving into Burgundian islands.
Okay, let me revise that. So all you Burgundians watching this stream, it's Jake's fault that you are not existing.
Yeah, now the Texans have plenty, and they're backed up with the Aztecs, but they're not moving in. Are they perhaps scared of the French? Because they're just giving them time to bring over more. Even the
Yeah.
Italians are in Wales,
they
and that's just disgusting for God knows how many reasons.
This is disgusting.
Pretty disgusting. Okay, so they're moving in on the Aztecs now. Well, they're probably screaming at them, "Save us, save us!" Who are you tagging out with?
All right, let's see how that
It's all going on
defeat of the fake French goes.
Yeah, defeat.
No.
Well.
Oh, look at that.
They certainly lay down the casualties, but they also lay down themselves. The fake French are sent running.
Excellent, excellent. It is in time for the true French to take over.
Okay, you stealing mine?
Yeah, I'm
All
gonna
right.
steal yours, and I'm gonna keep Valeska for a minute.
Okay.
I believe we're supposed to get even more French on the stream, as I think Mathieu will temporarily take the mantle of being a proper Paradox employee and join me for one of our usual French stream
The
sessions.
2 French products.
Yes, we do have a EU4 French stream that we have from time to time at the office.
Ah, that's
So
nice.
it will be a continuation of that. So outside of
Très bien.
this, excellent, n'est-ce pas? Outside of this, where is the war raging?
Everything's burning.
What is Ming doing?
Oh,
I think
they're
they are
involved
at
in the.
war. Oh, it's
Oh,
a great
it's still
war
going
against
on.
Persia.
Oh, there's a
Punjab is in
there's a
pretty
non-stop war going between Persia and Nepal. And Nepal came here and said, "Oh, no, we're going to resolve this in a friendly, diplomatic way." But they didn't stop fighting. They even went to
Alright.
Scandinavia.
Oh yeah,
So they
that never
don't
stops on
believe
giving.
Nepal.
Oof, that is one hell of an army block right there. Oh yeah, it's what I was hearing earlier about that peace treaty.
Oh,
that
I heard something. They're shouting. What happened?
I don't
Did
know.
someone surrender? Can we go back to the
Let's-
Irish?
Yeah. Let's
Maybe
go and have
something
a
happened there.
look. Oof.
Oh,
Italy has
bye.
managed to land. It's
Oh God, look at that.
Yes, they are crushing them.
Jeez.
Yeah, no, I don't think France will be able to defend the English Isles for very long at this rate. Like,
What do you think about the map right now?
yeah, I mean, it's. I would be more comfortable if it was a real France and not like some
This weird
rebranded like England that was originally Flanders. Like those people must not remember what language they're supposed to speak. It's no. In the meantime,
it's a mess.
Is the US still like this piece? Oh, look at that! The new world is a paradise. Living there
course
is
they are.
like no, it's fantastic. No, I know.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, look at that. It's much nicer than living off the coast of Italy and keeps
Oh,
getting
look at
plundered.
that, look at
Asia
that.
has burned in the
Oh.
past 20 years. That
And
is
Manchu,
terrible.
poor Manchu.
Like Japan is a wasteland.
Yeah.
Perm in the meantime.
Well, Japan decided to go Catholic, I think. Yeah.
What a surprise. Excellent. I think I am getting my
Hello.
usual compadre for this stream. Welcome,
Hello,
Mathieu.
it's me, the totally unbalanced French paradox.
Excellent. So, thanks,
Salut.
Valeska.
We have two French now.
Yes.
Oh god, this
Nice.
is going full
This
French.
is amazing.
We are going full French for an hour, friends in the chat. Mathieu, my
Au revoir.
usual comparse, the French paradox, and my partner on stream when we have our EU4 French stream at the office is there with us.
I just left the leadership of the war, and now you can blame Simon if we lose.
Yeah. Mathieu is actually part of the team that is controlling Texas.
Yes.
He will temporarily endorse the mantle of a caster, and then we will keep him away for 10 minutes before sending him back
Yes.
to avoid any stream sniping.
And I will be entirely neutral through this whole review, right?
Well, I mean, I'm not entirely neutral in the fact
I mean,
that
there is France in the fight, so, you know, it's complicated.
yeah, but we were talking about that quite extensively with the chat. Those aren't real French.
No.
They are half
I mean, that's the
England,
thing,
half
right?
Flanders,
It
and
started like a meme battle against, like, between Texas and oh, wow. Whoa.
Yeah.
Aztecs, what are you doing? I leave the fight for 5 minutes, and what are you doing? Oh, finally, here we're coming.
the French are certainly like putting out a fight.
Sorry, my mic has an issue. Okay,
Excellent.
hopefully it works better now.
Excellent. It is the battle that are fought right now. Are
oh,
some
wow.
of the most brutal we've seen.
But as you can see, Italy has the morale, well, France mostly has the morale advantage, but Aztecs have, and the New World has the discipline advantage and some of a troop advantage.
We are getting a
Wow, that's a
treaty.
big treaty.
All right, and we had some indication that was gonna happen. So I will let you read through it so that I can keep the control. But there is a proclamation of the return of the princes in Italy.
Oh, wow. In accord with the wishes of the government and the peoples of Italy, it is proclaimed that prior to the end of the world, oh, there is a star, I will read the star after that, the Italian Empire shall welcome home the true-born sons and daughters of Italian heritage. In accordance with this policy, they shall be accommodated in their ancestral lands. To wit, Genoa shall be returned to our beloved brothers of the Black Flag, who have sailed the Spanish main these many years. Florence will be returned to the brave Nepalese. We were the first to explore the world and bring Italy's greatness to savages. Sardinia-Piedmont shall have all farmlands returned to Hanans, the kingdoms they have wrought in the New World. The Pope shall be restored to Rome.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Is that gonna happen? Is this gonna be the third or fourth or even fifth resurrection of the Pope? It is the final coming.
Oh, France is under a disaster.
The Pope is unkillable.
What kind of disaster is burning France right now?
I mean, a Texan. Oh.
I mean, outside of the Texan disaster, the Sunset Invasion.
It's a good
Oh,
one. It is
okay.
actually
It's
the
a
proper one.
good disaster.
Exactly.
It's not the Sunset Invasion disaster.
So in the meantime, that war in Europe is very clearly gonna end up with a rampaging in England.
We learned some lessons from the invasion last time when we called in Spain and realized they would just be steamrolled by everybody. And then realized, but with the American Navy at work, we can just swarm the British Isles until they just can't reinforce it.
Yeah, and I mean Tyrone is now like your pirate ally. Is looking definitely good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very proud of my Genoese allies.
Also, I have a question. Since we have someone who's been involved in that,
Yeah.
do you know what is the plan of the Aztecs in Japan?
They got bored.
All right.
I mean, they literally have a god that if you have to sacrifice beating hearts of enemy warriors, else the sun doesn't rise. And we got a truce for 30 years. What are they gonna do? Watch the sun not rise for 30 years? No, I don't think it's gonna happen.
Matthew, look at what time it is. I think it is groggy gloating time.
Oh, it's
as
groggy
usual.
time.
All right, welcome, Groggy, to the cozy corner. Let's switch to Björn.
Oh yeah, well, as already been introduced, stop making me redundant. Groogy is with me in the cozy corner, and he is here. We were a bit confused about the trek from Poland into India.
Yeah,
So Groogy is here to explain his actions.
when the winged hussars arrived in Punjab. No, but essentially, I saw an opportunity to become a great power. So now I'm finally a great power after all of the hard work. And the thing was, Hanover, who had the very juicy land I needed for that, he decided to do everything he could to prevent that. So he no-CB warred Nepal and became a vassal of him.
That was what we discovered.
Yeah.
Yes.
So when I went to Nepal, are we really gonna do this? And he said yes with a big fat smile on his face. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna come over there and slap you. So I went, my winged hussars walked all the way to India, and when they finally arrived, he was like, all right, we'll peace.
So it was more of a showing of power
Yeah.
and exposure of your power to subjugate the Nepals.
Yeah.
But yes, it was a magnificent feat indeed, much in line with the Hannibal and the people and the others.
I mean,
before.
it was more out of spite because I was seeing my great power spot being taken away from me. Nothing noble like that. It was just literally, I am angry now.
So quite logically, the battle foot in Punjab were just about some ports in Hanover.
Well, no, I think Persia and those have their own agenda of why they're fighting.
In the meantime, something terrible has happened on stream as Perm has entered their first player war.
Oh my god!
And they are getting ripped apart by you, and I feel like it is just sad and unfair. Perm have been nothing but peaceful and nice
Leave
to everyone.
Perm alone.
I mean, what's a perm? I've been in America. I didn't even know they existed so far. So, oh wow, yeah,
So,
they have a bigger name than us.
Yeah,
that's
so-
an achievement.
Yeah, Perm is the title holder of the bigger name on the map. They have been just
don't even
peacefully
know if it's
carving
free,
that part.
Are we on stream
No. I think you can go. It's fine. You've gloated enough.
Josh?
We do have
Oh, another guest is coming.
All right. Let's.
Okay, Groogy cannot let off of the camera.
Let's switch back to the cozy corner because we have a true display of sportsmanship.
and we have a
happening
true
right
display of coziness in the cozy corner, where Hanover and Poland are making friends.
Well, it's been tough 2.5 days. So, well, you can hear in my voice that it's almost gone. We had really tough times. Yeah. We had really tough times. From the beginning, we were trying to actually burn you. You know, we knew that you guys know how to play, so we were trying to form alliances straight away. So, I mean, I have to be honest.
But I thought devs don't know how to play the game.
Oh,
like Twitch?
Apparently they do. Apparently they do. So the Gold Province in Egger, that was our idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so I think we should speak about Nepal, right?
Yeah.
Should we?
Well, I've covered most of it, but you should tell your story.
Oh, well, I have to say that we had some talks before. Poland wanted to have to become a great power. And we were a bit offended by Poland talking about us like the...
I said I'm sorry.
Well, they said literally, well, let our Pokemon fight. And you explained it probably?
No, I didn't explain that. So one offer I made to them is like, Switzerland will sub you with money, and then we will sub Saxon, and our 2 Pokemon will fight each other.
So it was a fun idea in the beginning, but then we thought like, we kind of feel offended by that. So we started searching for overlords, and luckily Nepal was willing to take us as their subjects, and we are proud, loyal subjects to Nepal now. They defended us in the war against the Polish, and I think in the end we both got what we wanted. So. It's our first time here, so we wanted to survive, and now I think we managed to survive until the end of the game. And actually, we wanted to give the people that watch this and that play this game here a big show, and we wanted to go out at least with a bang.
And it has been quite the bang. You're still on the map, but it is merely a spot at this point.
Well, at least we can pirate now.
Oh no! Finally,
another pirate joins the fray. Butuan
actually left their slumber, and they are back in the battle.